Good afternoon, I'm Ziad Hijazi.
And I'm Damien Kenny.
We are here at the SCI Annual Scientific Sessions in San Diego, and we are here to talk to you about the PICS meeting, which will be held in Las Vegas, September 5 to 8, 2018 at the MGM Hotel. Damien, tell us about the PICS meeting.
Well, as you know, we have a great program put together again this year. We start on the Wednesday, and very excitingly so, we have joined up forces with 3DI3 this year. So the first day will be an imaging symposium highlighting all of the great advances we've made in imaging and how those advances actually impact upon not only the outcomes of the interventions, but also the physiological outcomes of these interventions, as well as we look to the future, which is very important. We then move on to the abstract sessions, where we highlight the scientific endeavours of our younger colleagues, and we have a prize for that, the scientific
the best
award,
abstract, the best abstract
that we have. So I think again, that's really something that we've tried to emphasise over the last few years to reward your work.
But it's important that you encourage the attendees to submit abstracts, and the deadline has been extended to May 15 of this year. So please visit the website www.PICS-Symposium.com with one S in the middle. And we just did not mention about one live case or two live cases on Wednesday nationwide for the imaging symposium.
That will focus very much on imaging and how imaging is important to our interventions. So,
great, then we move to Thursday.
So Thursday then we start, as we always do, with the live case transmissions from our international sites. We've got 3 international sites, your hospital in Doha.
That's right, Sidra Hospital just opened in January, and we are doing live cases from there by my colleague, Dr. Yunus. He will be doing live cases from there, and then?
So then we have transmissions again from Saudi Arabia and from Brazil, so representing a really international field of fantastic interventionists. The other live case that sites we have over the following 2 days include New York, Cincinnati, San Diego on Friday, and then Memphis and Seattle on Saturday, which again, some fantastic
really, the live cases are the heart and soul of the PICS meeting, with direct interactions with the operators. So it's a good event.
So the other highlights that we have for the meetings, as you know, is this year we are amalgamating with or liaising with the FDA to run a specialist session, and not only the FDA here in the States, but the FDA from Japan and other countries in Asia, and also from Europe, to discuss how we can streamline device development. And again, it'll give the delegates the opportunity to contribute maybe some of their frustrations and hopefully some of their ideas on how we can make it easier to get devices into your hands safely and effectively, so that we can treat kids and adults with congenital heart disease. Other sessions that we have over the few days will include sessions specified or dedicated to stenting, particularly stenting in the arterial duct, which is something that's really evolving with dates, I suppose, on BT shunts now, maybe not as favourable as previously. We've also got sessions on the atrial septum, on the left atrial appendage, which is very important, and I think really important to keep our contribution into the left atrial appendage, because I think we understand that anatomy very well. We've also got a session dedicated to structural heart disease on our Saturday morning session as previously, which is seeing how structural interventions are actually applicable now to patients with congenital heart disease as they survive into adulthood and beyond. We have
my nightmare session. Don't forget that. This is a popular session.
Yes, it is. And then we'll have the Battle of the Continents at the end.
That's right.
As well.
So for the nightmare, we encourage you to submit, your case of nightmare, because as you know, there's always a good award at the end of that session.
And we also have our breakout sessions as previously. We ensure that there's time and efforts dedicated to our nursing and technician colleagues, also to the younger interventions with the PICS. We have a session for Spanish speakers who attend the meeting. We also have a session this year focused on Asia and interventions, and some fantastic interventionists from Asia and how they're pushing the boundaries.
That's fantastic. So it's really a packed, 3.5 days meeting. Gets attended by over 800 people from over 55 countries. So we encourage you to register and book your room as soon as possible, and we hope to see you in Las Vegas.
And just one last thing, as we've mentioned, we have an interesting an exciting session this year, looking at an opportunity for interventionists to showcase their ideas for device development, and it'll take a Shark's Tank type format where a number of finalists will be able to present their ideas to world experts with input from business and from industry as well, to allow them, and there will be a prize, a very significant prize for that as well, which I think is very exciting.
Yeah, it's a seed money for the project, that if you convince the committee that this is really the best idea, you're going to get a significant amount of money to start this project and take it to the next level, I think.
Yeah, so that's very
Great.
exciting.
So we hope to see you again, and thank you.
Thank you.